if I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for November the 22nd, 2019. And gosh darn it, every morning I say this and I think, hey, I've got to go buy my sister a birthday card. Her birthday's next week. So what do I forget to do? Buy my sister a birthday card. So I will log out of here on a timely basis and go buy my sister a birthday card and mail it to her. If I can remember what her address is. That's a good one. Okay. So for those of you who were stupid enough to join us, fortunate enough to join us last night for watching Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, the movie has not improved with age. It's very clear that it was not well written, not particularly well directed. It thought it was clever and funny in places where it wasn't clever and funny. And the things that could have turned out really, really well didn't. So I think there's a couple of good scenes in there. I think the Klingons come off as buffoons in that one. Muscle-bound, brain-bound buffoons. So I've already done my breach for the day because I did that at 4 this morning, and then I went back to bed because I'm smarter today than I was yesterday. Yay! And today we've got Disruptor Damage, playing Dabo, defeat the Gornon Nimbus. I'm not sure what time they've got the patch planned for today, though. Let's see. It's not saying. We do have an upgrade weekend going on, though, but without the dilithium and the Phoenix boxes, I'm not doing a ton of upgrades. Let's see if I put them back in here. Looks like I haven't. Well, we need to do some GPL playing Dabo. So why don't we get ourselves over to Deep Space Nine? See if we can do this the easy way. It's not in there, which means it's in my in progress. One of the shorter ones to do is jump on asteroid mining. That'll take me over to almost DS9. I can drive the few remaining blocks, no problem. Which kind of feels like what I'm planning to do for the area bus. I currently drive to work, not a problem, it's only about 20 minutes away, but it's also only about 30 minutes to take the bus. But that means hiking over to the grocery store, about a half a mile walk, but maybe I could use the walk. Jumping on the bus, taking it into downtown, scenic town I live in, changing buses, taking a different bus, all told 30 minutes from one place to the other over to my office, and then another quarter-mile walk. So then I just have to figure out what time the buses return, or wind up walking, which wouldn't be the end of the world. It's not that far. But what the heck, the buses are already going there, so it probably would be better for me to just take advantage of the buses going there. Have a few minutes of downtime. I can still listen to my headset. That wouldn't change. In theory, the buses will be warm. If they're not, I can learn to deal with that. Gets me a little exercise, a little bit better for the planet. It's a win-win. Excuse me as I gulp my coffee. As I said, I was up at 4 to start playing my breach. But I don't really want to stay up from 4 again. I did that yesterday. I should, however, check the mic volume, though, because we were having a mic issue yesterday. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see if that's set. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't think you guys can hear me. Oh, yes, you can. There we go. Alrighty. You can hear me. Yay. So we need to play a little bit of Dabo. Let's see what we've got for upgrades. Let's see what we need to do. We're only going to do some critical upgrades today. Maybe a couple ground upgrades for those who need it. And everything else we will wait. So, oops, sorry, wrong one. We have 95 Omegas because I burned a few too many yesterday. 62 Phoenix, but we've got 70 very rares and 148 rares, so I can certainly make some if I need it. Okay, I guess we can do some then. Oops, and there's another 61, so let's go ahead and put those all back together there. There we go. We have 123 Omegas. Let's see, we have 150 fleet bonus marks. And I don't know what we're at with our fleet marks here. 790, we can put that in there. We'll give it to that Toon. Yeah, poor Toon needs it. Poor baby. Got a little too much junk in there. I did promise I'd start cleaning out some of this. Way too much stuff in here. But I like all that. Of course, I probably don't need 2 Sompex. Let's see if there's anything else here. I've got 2 cryo mines. I don't need 2 of them. Anything else that's an obvious duplicate there? Oh, but it's something. I have these things, and I like my green ships, and I don't want to get rid of them. But if I'm not going to play the green ships anymore, what's the point? This is only good on certain ships. It's only good on the Talus. Am I ever going to keep a Talus active? Probably not. And what have we got here? Preserver artifacts. We do not need preserver artifacts. Thank you very much. Alright, so we got a little bit of room left here. Alrighty, so we got some room. And as you might have noticed, we have oodly scoodles of dilithium here. But not a lot refined, so we gotta work on doing that. Let's go play a little Dabo. Nope, that's... Alrighty, yeah, you can tell I don't go to Quirks too often. Generally only if it's related to a mission. There it is. Alright, what's our lucky numbers? 8, 13, and 20. There we go.
Spin the wheel and win.
Yeah. So we're going to go bet 8, 13. Do we have a 21? We have a 21.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Had a busy evening, and I have a busy morning, Mom.
That's what you had said. You had said yesterday you might be busy.
Yes. Yesterday, late evening, I saw confused players.
Yes?
The account-wide event rewards.
Yes?
Until not so long before, I guess, until this patch, account rewards have been mostly in the reputation system.
Yes.
Events.
Yes. And now they're not there.
That has been removed.
Yes, and
account rewards are no longer in the reputation system. They are now totally moved to the event interface, where you have the claim button for all the cool stuff you have done before. The spaceships, the dinosaurs, the power crystal and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And people were having problems finding it, right?
Yeah, and first people, it disappeared, and the button is on the left low corner,
Yes.
so not very prominent, and that,
I will say it took me a while to figure out where the extremely bad word it was. Because I knew I had done it. I'm like, but okay, it's not in Lithium, it's not in Reclaim, it's not in Reputation. So now there's...
Also, the account-wide Starship stuff. Okay, that is something totally different. Forget that half sentence. I confused myself.
You know, with 5 different places to reclaim things, it's a little challenging sometimes.
Yeah, for now we have, it's now, we now have still 2 places because the dilithium store reclaim method is still active for some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the event system with all its rewards is now going to be streamlined, and yes, they are doing progress. It's not a bad thing to have things consistently. Also, the event stores for summer and winter goodies is available from the event system.
But it's also in Reputation.
Yeah,
Okay.
and my guesswork says most probably sooner or later the event reputation will go away.
Yeah, but, well, so they would put that under the event rather
It's
than
all
under
events,
Reputation?
yes.
That kind of makes sense. Then we're back to
Yeah,
one spot.
so from reputation events to just the events in the mission calendar. That is, I think that is where they're going to. There should be a little bit more, tell more about that, because it's a good thing to consolidate the thing. Just tell us more.
Consolidate,
Yeah.
but let us know where you're going to put stuff. It's a good idea. No, 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 nobody, nope, nope, nope. I'm trying to...
Let me look into it, what Mom is trying to do.
Oh,
Sneak into our public stream.
I just thought I would upgrade these space sets since I found a bunch more of stuff and I realized these are all purple, so I went to just move them into my inventory. And instead they started switching the equipment out with a different ship, which was not exactly the plan.
Yeah, early morning, the confusion is strong in us or so.
I had to do breach this morning to stay on my 20-hour cooldown, so I was up at 4 to just run the breach. I couldn't remember how to do the breach.
Breach is cool for me. Have you done already, or are you going to?
I did it at 4, but I can certainly do it again. But let me upgrade these.
Oh, short interruption.
Yes,
We'll be back in some
absolutely.
minutes.
No problem. I will do the scenic version of this. Since somebody was asking yesterday how you do an upgrade, which isn't that bad, pick your piece of equipment, click on Upgrade Item. You have tech upgrades that are available for you. And if you just scroll over them, you'll see what the costs are. I like my Phoenixes. Oh, I have no accelerators. How the heck do I have no accelerators on this tune? Amazing. Upgrade accelerator search. This is a bad weekend to buy these, because people can get what they want to for them. $14 million. I'm going to use it anyway, so why not? The joys of having 14 million is that you can do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that one again. There, let's go to upgrade item. Upgrade, we'll use a Phoenix, we'll use an accelerator. It's a weekend where we get double the tech boost, I believe. But what I really want to do is see if I can get this to at least VR. Without spending a fortune on it. Did I get my VR? I got my VR. That's good enough. Yeah, we'll throw one more into it. Oh, it's only at 25%. So I'm probably not going to do that one. And there that is. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put you back into warp. No, rinse and repeat. Let's try this one. And we're still at purple. And we're still at purple. And we're still at purple. Boy, I hate when this happens. Yeah, we definitely want to try and get this one to ultra, or to, yeah, ultra. Super uber purpley pretty. This one, so we're only at 2% on this. That is a lot. We need to get to 230. Chance of improvement isn't great. Yeah, one more. Okay, there's my ultra rare. We'll accept that for what it is. What the heck am I looking at there? Shields. Yeah, brain not working morning. And if anybody thinks I'm poking fun at people who have issues with not functioning, I am not. Many are the days I can't function. Why is this one so bad to upgrade? Come on, just give me an ultra rare. I'm not asking for miracles here. Oh goodness, I've gone through all of those. That hurts. Ouch, that hurts. Alright. I'm gonna come over here to the bank, pick out some other goodies. You say, Mom, you should try one of your omegas, because it does give you better. I'll throw in one omega. I hate to waste my omegas on stuff. I know, January's not that far away. And there we go, we got it. Alright, so that's one. Let's do this one. I like the new car set, if you're wondering why I'm upgrading my new car set. It's not fabulous, but... I'm not spending any more omegas on that. Pull some of these guys out. Put these guys back. Yeah, and this is an upgrade weekend. Can you imagine if this wasn't an upgrade weekend? Ugh, this would be horrible.
I'm back.
Hi, Ed.
Yeah, maybe I have to talk a little bit to real life during the next minutes, but not much. So
That's fine.
I can can be perfectly distracted by playing and chatting. more.
So you missed the movie last night. You missed that stunningly bad movie last night.
Uh, yeah, actually, I spent some time watching, but not the movie I now started. Yes, Big Bang Theory marathon.
Oh, that's a fun one. For Christmas a couple of years ago, my husband gave me...
Hold on a moment.
Yes.
Someone is talking to me.
Okay. As I was going to tell Ed, someone gave me, my husband gave me the 8-pack at that time of all 8
Okay,
seasons.
someone else is talking to someone else's house. So,
All right, so I upgraded my new car set to ultra rare because it's too bloody expensive to take it up to epic.
so true.
I was at 14
So-
and now I'm 15 ultra rare, so I'll take it.
It's especially those without Phoenix upgrades.
Well,
Mark 15
I
is
had some Omegas, so I threw some Omegas in there, but I don't want to spend a ton of Omegas. I found, after compiling everything, I have 148 rares in my Phoenixes and 70 very rares. So I've got the capability of making more Phoenix upgrades.
yeah, same here. But for everybody who is now, we have new players which have no Phoenix upgrades in the lockers.
Right, yeah.
Just because, of course, you can do upgrading using the regular purple upgrades from R&D. Make yourself or buy them in the exchange. But as we have no Phoenix weekend, and so it's really not Phoenix is much more cost effective, but if you just go to Mark 15 and settle to that. When everything is at Mark 15, see what you have on resources, and maybe you can try the loops, but the upgrade loops, but really stick to Mark 15 everything first before going to upgrade single items in quality. That's the way I fare very well, because it's really the difference between ultra rares and very rare, extremely rares and very rares, or between epic and extremely rares, is in some cases really not compared to costs. It's at the moment. So if you are new to this, stick to Mark 15.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just so happy with my new car set. It's one of the things I'll splurge on to try and get it up to epic for the moment. And I have stupid costume again. Oh my god. Why does my costume do that?
This is really I'm in the same situation with my Discovery space sets.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it's defense strong set, and at 3 parts you get a nice little free extra attack that just happens when you shoot at foes, and yeah, it makes your ship gives your ship some toughness.
Yeah, for that reason I like the new car more than I like the other one that I've been running a lot, which is Preeminent. I like the Preeminent for more of an offensive, but for defensive, I like the new car.
Preeminent from the Zankethi.
Mm-hmm.
I never got warm with that. I prefer before Discovery, my Soul set was my favorite defensive set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or then a combination of yes, hard to farm, a competitive maneuver reputation.
Well, you know, it's easier to do competitive now that you can pick up the Endeavor boxes, and a lot of times you get the marks. So once you start realizing you want a specific thing,
it's just a matter of patience.
Correct.
Because you say 100 each day, one stratagema assessment,
Mm-hmm.
and I go for the brawlers, I would call them. So yes, damage dealing, but also tough enough. I like the prevailing set.
Prevailing is very nice. I use it on a couple of my tunes.
Yeah.
But
And now Discovery gives us another cool option.
I've got to, sit down, take days away from the game just to figure out which ships need what and do some builds and just leave them the freak alone and stop constantly switching out everything.
Is that new to you?
Yeah, because I'm always too in the moment and not planning for the future in the game. It's like, ooh, I can do this, I can do this. Ooh. Yeah, it's a really bad habit.
Yeah. Okay. Um, in the realm of booze, that is called blended whiskey, compared to single malt.
I am a single malt girl when it comes to whiskeys.
Yeah, I already here have my Christmas whiskey. That is now a bottle, 15-year-old Dalwhinnie.
Oh, nice. I like
Yes.
Lagavulin, but it went to $150 for the inexpensive one. And yeah. So we don't do that very
Four
often.
times my but I can my 15 years Dalwhinnie is mellow.
Mellow I like. I went to a very casual party with my son's friends a couple of weeks ago and drove up there, or drove down to visit him. And as I'm driving, they're like, oh, one of our friends has invited us to a backyard cookout. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh, well, we thought if you said no, we'd say no. But I'd say yes, so we all went, and we had a fantastic time. And at the end, my son's friend got out his bottle of whiskey. Turns out he's a whiskey man just like I am. Or, well, I'm a whiskey girl, obviously. And so I thought, as a thank you gift for this lovely evening, because it was really nice, I went out and looked for a bottle of whiskey for him, single malt. And the Lagavulin was out of the price range. So the nice gentleman at the liquor shop said, oh, well, what are you thinking of? Because we can go up to the front and taste them. They had open bottles so you could taste them. I'm thinking, this is the liquor store I want to shop at.
Oh, yeah, it's that kind of
It's
good shop.
Yeah, and the guy knew his whiskeys, so it was really fun. But the one I've been enjoying lately is MackMyra, MyckMara. It's Swedish. It's a little bit lighter, but very smooth and really quite good. And I don't think you can get it here. My cousin brings me a bottle, legally, when he comes to visit every few years. Oh, MackMyra, my mistake. It's MackMyra. MackMyra whiskey. Yes, I am of legal drinking age. But it's amazingly good. Like I said, a little on the lighter side, but good. So my endeavors for the day were the ever-challenging GPL, playing Dabo, which I got the first time through, defeat Gornon Nimbus, and disruptor damage in space. This is not a big day.
Damage in space. I have damage in space, damage on ground, and Voth on ground. So that I know where Phaser Girl will go. And that is ad number 1, and that was ad number 1, and ad number 2 has shield heals its pace, which is doable. Disruptor damage on ground. Yum, 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 yum.
Well, did you say you needed to do a breach?
And yeah, I have also a breach on my list, and would do so with Ed number 3, who is already.
Well, I would be very happy to do breach with you, and I can do disruptor damage while you're doing breach. And then we can go kill things on the ground someplace.
Okay, dokie, so send an invite to let-
Gethra. Or do you want me to invite you? Doesn't matter.
I will send an
Okay.
invite. Friends.
It's very quiet this morning. I don't see a lot of people. I saw Siggy was on earlier.
Okay, to the breach, to the breach. Yep. Flashy green light.
Flashy green light. What was the whiskey that you liked?
Dalwhinnie.
How do you know?
Spelled is Dalwhinnie.
I have a wee woo.
Weewoos. Yeah,
Wee
you
woo.
too. Hold on a
I hit accept. Is that okay?
The Voth Fortress ship is vulnerable. It's time.
So as I said, I was playing this at 4 this morning and could not steer the damn ship. It's just like, brain not work.
dum dum. No full impulse yet. It's the briefing.
Well, it's nice for those moments of, what the
Small mini
heck?
event here for me. Yes. I noticed I had not done my daily endeavors on ad number on one of my ads.
That's not a good thing.
10 minutes before
Before you...
change. Yeah,
Lord.
did it. All 3.
Well, we got so busy last night with everything that I wound up not doing the stupid easy endeavor, which was 20 Borg. And so, a little stupid for that, but we did a 3+ hour broadcast and one in the morning, and one broadcast in the morning and then a 3-hour afternoon broadcast, and I just was like, I don't just want to go to bed. So maybe 7 broadcasts a week is a little too much.
It turns into job number 3.
4. I already have 3 jobs. Which I'm thinking about seriously changing come the spring, or come the new year. Because I really need to get the book done, because that should be job number 3. And this should be job number 4. But we did have a good group last night. We had Frost and who else was on with us? Jason Fisher. And I think Von Marcus joined us last night too. So nice team.
Flying and shooting things.
I'm just about up to the port. Duck under a few more plasma vents here. There it is.
We've located a Voth.
Well, somebody's got big guns. That's probably you.
Oh, the Tycoon Shrimp. That Arbiter is now, got into service about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Started with a Bajoran set,
Yeah. Which I
4
still
pieces. Did well.
like. Excuse me.
And however, it's also part of my Play Long and Prosper project, where I tell people get cool stuff for free from the game and fare well without.
You know, that would actually be a good book in and of itself, the Play Long and Prosper.
Yeah, and I started with the whole thing started February. Started an anniversary 2018 under the title Play to Win, rather than to be distinguished from Pay to Win. But now I found Play Long and Prosper just a nicer title.
It is.
And then there was a time where the Denorius Interceptor, of course, is unavailable to new players, except from Phoenix, which is lottery. And so I switched the design of the ship slightly, going for the quantum set from Stormbound, just after the mission after sunrise, where you get the engine set.
Oh yeah.
And I went to a fleet warp core. Ship did at least as well, due to the awesome defense capabilities of the set. You can focus quite on the attack parts, cause 15% of shield resistance is outstanding compared to many other sets. And now, meanwhile, the Bajoran Warp Core is available for Purple Phoenix voucher, for Purple Phoenix voucher. So that is one good option. And of course, the transphasic set still is the other good option with the Fleet Warp Core. And now I'm on Reputation set flying a Discovery set loadout. That is, quite satisfying. Or no, even worse. It's two pieces prevailing, one colony deflector, and fleet warp core. So one of those tuned things where you pick favorite items from Reputation and Fleet and add them up. It's find the cool stuff that plays well together and weighing offense and defense stuff and the like. And ship is now grown up.
That's a good way to put it.
I see no reason to change this as long as it behaves that that well.
Well, not if you like it,
Also,
no.
the weaponry changed during the time. Started with a weapon set from Sunrise, transphasic, so it went from 100% mission to a well-rounded mix of mission stuff, fleet stuff, and reputation things. Because some things from the mission are just, well, unbeatable. Like the Nexus set is for phaser builds.
Yes, yes.
Just kind of, yeah, one of the best combinations. And I love how the Stormseeker is now doing out, and it never felt like a monster grind or the like, cause yeah, step by step doing it over a year.
Yes.
And always improving somehow or two, so that felt well.
Good morning,
And
Pi.
you get into a healing binge, I see. Green beans, and it's not Borg assimilation. It's reiterative structure something. So.
Yes, reiterative structural capacitor, I think.
Excellent work. Your efforts have deprived the Voth of a valuable
Let's see,
asset.
what do we need here? Pi has joined us on chat.
Hi, Pi.
Obviously, game chat, not Discord chat.
Give him a hi there too.
You know what I need to do if I'm going to keep doing these broadcasts? I need to move the coffee maker up here. I'm glad to hear that.
So it's now.
So Aishi sent me an email this morning regarding the breach. It's the 500 bonus per day per tune. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure what she was getting at there with the events. It's just the first one of the day to get it, correct?
It's the first one of the day where you get the dilithium. Yes.
Right.
Totally tune independent.
Mm-hmm.
So you, I'm going to do a rotation, cause sooner when you have completed the inner event, the 14 days event, you get bonus dilithium.
Right. Oh yes, absolutely.
And for example, I had done a I had done a legacy progress. That is, I filled the 14 days first day with Play Long and Prosper.
Same here.
And now we are in the 22,000 or so. And I pick another tune each day, so I get most dilithium in during the time. Just not piling a big asteroid on someone. Just everyone has his pebbles, and then I consolidate it.
Well, what I've been doing is, now that I'm getting the 25,000 per, is I go to check to see which tunes need either the experience or the dilithium, because I have a few tunes that I used up a ton of dilithium recently, and it's a great opportunity to just rebuild a lot of it on some of those tunes, plus gives them a chance to try out the ships in a different configuration.
So, make it fit your plans.
Yep, exactly. So what have we got next?
Next calls for phaser damage. First, let's have me look. Have I done any field shield restoration? Has been done. That was cool.
I got my disruptor damage
at
done.
number 3 is happy at that moment, and I would wake up at number 1 for space phaser damage, maybe in an ISA.
That works for me.
Because Little Big Man is now fully equipped. It's more or less changes would be now on an experimental and tuning basis, because I have assorted goodies, and now it's time to shoot at assorted baddies to see how the ship performs.
Oh, yes.
But
Trying to think. This Raymond's going to go back to using its, the part, the Etros. And I've got the Etros set up with disruptors. Yeah, and that's using the prevailing set, which I've got up to 15. I think it's ultra rares on it. Yep, ultra rares. So I'm kind of happy with that, and at this point it's going to turn into tweaking other things. Thank you very much for that invitation. But I wanted to finish going through all the open ships this toon has. First thing is going through all the missions with all my toons, then I'll start going through all the ships with all my toons. But I've been chunking away 1 or 2 episodes a day, so I've got 4 done, and unfortunately the remaining 7 have got a lot of work to do, so I should quit my job and stay home and just play Star Trek all day.
Yeah. So it's now look into the Borgy Morgy, Omega Max, the good old infected.
Works for me. I have flashy green lights.
Yeah.
So once we're done here, I'm going to jump in the shower and run to work early, so I'm going to try and get out early today.
Yeah, my daily endeavors on at number 3 have been in insulting mode this morning.
Oh? How have they
It
insulted you?
started with 60 Borg, which is doable, but so boring.
Yeah, well,
A reroll resulted in 60 Zenkathic round, which
Oh.
is even less doable. And
oh man. Yeah.
next reroll resulted in 120 Scorpions
Oh,
on
that's
Nimbus.
that's easy. It's just tedious.
Easy, but okay. I said today I have when you have a cap of 50 green crystals, and so now I'm down to 46 crystals, and it's now 30 Zangathe in Gonkra. Okay, shoot things in space. I can. Okay, shoot things in
The
space.
thing with Scorpions on Nimbus is you've got enough good defensive ground tunes that you just go set up a whole bunch of mines, set up some turrets, get them interested in you, and sit back and have a coffee.
Yeah,
It just sucks up
it
time.
works. I just do not like that in there because then and now someone is playing Nimbus for missions.
Right. Wee woo.
And when you shoot all the Scorpions or all those gone, he has to loot and to do that. This endeavor should get its own adventure zone or something that way.
Well, that one's actually a fast respawn on those, so that's not so bad. I have Gorn on Nimbus. I have 60 Gorn on Nimbus, which that one, if you're just going down there to kill the Gorn and somebody else is just, or sorry, if you're doing the mission and somebody's out there killing the Gorn, it's a slow respawn. So I usually pick up one of the Gorn on Nimbus missions. I can't remember which one I like.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It is Fistful of Gorn. And then you get a purple DOF for it too, so you know, what the heck. It's worth it.
Yeah, Gorn is okay.
Oh, we had a stunningly interesting Hive Onslaught last night. Somebody asked if we were playing Elite because it was taking so long. No. Nope, just, I'm not good at it. we go. Oh, gosh darn it. Move you down there. There's Siggy. Ah. Well, that's annoying.
How did that happen?
And obviously, a nanite sphere got in. I didn't see it, but. Excuse me. There we go. Siggy's asking about Mud's shop. So are your other tunes, Ed 3 and Ed 2, going to be able to use anything from Mud's shop? Or do you already have them from that one pickup mission last year? Or 2 years ago?
I have so many great things. Just most of the stuff from Mud is yeah, being a year old at number more than older than a year at number 3 has yeah, more or less no need for the stuff from Mud. I have the, for example, I have the cool dinosaur. I have Lita. At least at number 1 has everything anyway.
Of course.
And yeah, the ship is just another ship.
Mm-hmm.
So and one thing.
Yes.
as the lithium, as Zen price is in silly space,
Mm-hmm.
I turned in all my Zen for the lithium,
Oh, that's a good idea.
and now I have 2 moons waiting to be turned into Zen when it gets into reason space again.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, do we have anything else we need to do before I jump off and get ready for work?
And dum. 20 Voth on ground with a bit of phaser shooting would be my endeavor lane.
I can do that with you.
Then let's meet in the Dyson sphere.
Okie dokie. I assume we're still staying Federation?
Yeah,
Okie doke. Though I guess it doesn't matter if we're not teamed.
absolutely, just same space.
But it also doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. Let's try that again. There we go. One of the players, I don't know if you've met him yet, but it's Greater Frost, joins us when we're in the Dyson Sphere, but he hasn't done the mission, so for him to get places, he has to physically travel. Now, are we doing ground Voth or space Voth?
Yeah, ground battle zone.
Okie doke.
Shuttle. Yep.
Wouldn't it be cool if they had a cutscene where you get in the shuttle and they transport you down there?
Yeah, and then the shuttle crashes somewhere just in the battlefield.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Great way to start the day.
Next thing is Voth appearing from the brushes.
Oh, I love it. Man, you should suggest that to them. Let's see. It looks like we just finished dinos here, so we got to reset in 1:26. Let me see if anything else is open already.
I'm at zone 3.
I will join you in zone 3.
That is...
Yeah, I beamed into zone 1. And where would you like to go?
Let me look. I picked the machines just because. Well, let's go city.
Okay, city it is.
And where's Mom?
I'm right behind you.
Mom.
There I am. And the transporters aren't done yet.
Teaming.
Thank you.
No transport, so we do it the scenic way.
I'm gonna make sure I got some decent weapons. Okay.
Yep. That was so disappointing to hear that Voth are colorblind. And I'm so colorful.
I didn't know Voth were colorblind. It's not in the book.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, they would not dare to shoot me, because, yes, I'm...
Oh. Sorry, how many do you need to kill?
20.
Oh. Fine, I'm gonna kill things. Last night, somebody had 60 Vodwar to kill him. So we were all just kind of sitting around letting him kill them. Of course, I get somebody texting me first thing in the morning. Let's see. Oh. One of our new players that we met the other day, who joined us in the morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, here I'm in my super invulnerable spacesuit zap.
Yeah.
That didn't work. I left my phone on the charger and it is warm. That's funny. I can't target the guy right behind me. Get him.
Dong.
Ah.
I did not do. Actually, I think it wasn't even Jordi. Just was just the phaser fireworks I'm currently doing with this new setup here.
So how are you
It's
targeting?
something where we had so surprisingly happy minor elite. Okay, Endeavor still asks for more phaser damage, which is so nice.
Oh, well, there you go then. More phaser
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
it is. I will join you for one more, and then I'm going to go jump in the shower.
yeah.
Or I could go stand outside
I
because
know.
it's raining
I will
again.
just here complete the zone happily.
Well, I will join you for this one, and then I will, because I love artillery. So how do you make your bops do something specific like that?
Step number 1.
Yes.
Be in the ground zone where you have your boss with you,
Mm-hmm.
and I just you can unlock your trace unlock,
Okay.
which I do now, and then let me. And with trace unlock, you can do a right. You can right click and drag each buff's present ability to your action tray.
Oh,
That is step 1.
that's awesome.
Step 2, whenever you enter a map,
Mm-hmm.
you see the ability in normal color mostly,
Yeah.
and right click on it so that it turns into fiery red, means the buff is not permitted to use it on its own artificial intelligence. It's your captain's intelligence that triggers the ability.
Oh, I'm going to have to so try that later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here now Jordi is just sent, and so a combination my clonch and his brother.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I give scientific things silly names. That's how math works, or science works, or whatever. That's the way I work.
Oh, it works great. Well, Ed, I'm going to go get ready for work. Thanks so much for being here. It was awesome. Pi, I see you're out there. Take care of yourself, dear. Stay in touch. Siggy, it was nice to see you in chat. I see that Mr. Bounds has been in touch as well. So, Ed, have a great day. I will be back, I'm hoping, early. That's the game plan.
One.
Thank you very much. You too. Everybody out there, have a great day. Oh, Musin was there. Have a great day, everyone. I will be back later, but no broadcast tonight, so just join us in game. Everybody have a great day. And we're out.
Yeah. Meanwhile.